from the Meadow. That's where were you brought up, Aidan O'Rourke?
Erskine Street.
Erskine Street, yes. That's the place that young Murphy, who passed away recently.
That's right, Jared.
Jared Murphy said was his Wimbledon, his Wembley, all the soccer and all the grit. They did everything there. The Oval, the whole lot was done in Erskine Street.
That's right.
That's where Mr. Powell started his shop.
That's right, Larry.
Larry.
Yeah.
Larry Senior, the old gentleman.
That's right.
I always remember him standing in the shop at the end of Monaghan Street when they moved to Monaghan Street, and he would always have the look, and he'd have the book, and the book would go onto the counter. He gave that facility to the people.
That's right.
People
Frank
Frank was him. Frank Powell.
Yeah.
He came with that. This is Aidan O'Rourke, and Aidan has been running amazing quizzes for charity. How many years now?
6 years.
6 years. And in 6 years, you're on the very doorstep, you're on the very lip of £500,000.
That's right. 499,200 at the moment.
Aidan, how does it work? What's the chemistry of it?
Well, it's simple really, because any charity that is interested in raising money, they contact me, right, and we arrange a date, and then it's up to them after that to get a crowd, right. It's I give them a date. The Canal Court, they sponsor the raffle prizes and give out the cocktail sausages and that, and then if they get a few prizes, they can auction them at the end. At
the end,
yeah.
And that all. And on one night, is there one that stands out in your mind? One night that got the greatest amount of money?
Oh yeah, well there's a few, but the biggest one of all was the Kevin Bell Repatriation Trust, as it is known now, and that raised in one night. We started at 9 o'clock with nothing, and at 1 o'clock with 45,000.
My God, congratulations, well done.
It was unreal. Yeah. Then Oshie McGuinness, a young fella,
bless
died.
Him. I know the family well.
And he got 16,000 in one night.
In the one night.
Yeah.
Yes.
Unbelievable.
So the idea of it, what was the genesis of the idea? Where did it come from?
Well, Joe McParland, about 6 years ago, he came to me and he says that I want you to try a quiz in the Granary Bar. He said that the people of Newry, he says, are very good to me, and I want to give something back to the people in Newry. Yeah. And he says, I want to try this. If it doesn't work, we'll try something else, but we'll try it for 4 weeks.
Yeah.
So after 4 weeks, he says, well, we'll give it an all go. It was going rightly, and it has just snowballed from there. So he's very happy with it, and he puts a lot of effort into it as well.
Yeah, they're good people, the McParlands.
They are, yeah.
And it's an icon of hospitality at the heart of the town.
Yeah.
That. Of course, you have more time to do it now, but when it all started, you were still teaching.
That's right, yeah. And then when I started, I was very lucky too, because you need boys to help you.
Mm.
And when I started, I had John Paul O'Hare and my young son Vincent, who's in Sydney at the moment.
Mm.
Right,
so we greet you.
Listening.
And make sure you are. Seeing is over there in Sydney.
And then when they left to go further their education, I got Liam Brown, Calvin Kenny, Rory Quinn, and then Joyce Leary. And Joyce still, when he comes home, he still helps me. He's at Liverpool University. And now I've Conor McKeown, Michael McKeown, Richie Coe, and Dan Carr and Kelly McAvoy help out sometimes too. Like,
that's all good.
So you need all that.
Yeah. Where do you get the questions from? Is there a compendium of questions for such quizzes?
Hugo Duncan's good to me.
Really?
I like listening to him when I'm driving along, and he has some good wee teasers. So I use some of his, and magazines and.
Yeah, you pick. But it's you that garners the questions.
Yeah.
Wow, it's ongoing then.
Oh, it's
You're always fishing. When you're not fishing, you'd be mending your nets. I know another fella like that. He's sitting over there pulling the switches and all the rest of it. Yeah. So you're close. Well, the next quiz will be when, Aidan?
The next Thursday, we have a quiz tonight, all right, but next Thursday is the big one. That's when we will reach the $500,000.
You'll reach the $500,000 next Thursday.
We're hoping there'll be a big turnout of people, especially people, who have benefited, and charities who have benefited. I hope they'll all assemble next Thursday night, because that will be the big night. Like, we will reach the $500,000 next Thursday.
I have dug an amazing hole in the ground between you and me here, and I'm taking a chance. And this isn't. I'm going to fail here. I was never good at quizzes. Is there one simple question you could ask? Why am I doing this, Joanne? Is there one simple question you'd like to ask me and see if I could answer it?
What's the longest night of the year?
The longest night of the year. Oh, that would be an ecumenical matter. That's as much as I can do. That's me out of it. I got out of it. I got out of it. I got out of it. What's the
Well, I
longest night of
remember
the
it's
year?
a fun quiz.
Oh, it's a fun quiz.
Right, I always remember that.
Oh.
And the answer to that is fortnight.
Fortnight. Yes. Yeah.
So when I asked that question, I got a few O's and
Whoa.
R's. Like, so I
And
do.
that's the one you give me. When
Yeah.
there's no sympathy in you. There's no decency in the man at all. I'm 70 years of age. I was stricken by a bolt of thunder and turned white, and you're having a go. Oh, my gum. That would be an ecumenical matter. It was Father Jack used to say that, wasn't it? Oh, it would be an ecumenical matter. Say all the rest of that.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming in. You're very
Not
good.
at all. Thank
Have we a
you.
short bit? Not at all. You're welcome.
Thank you.
Have you a short bit of music, Dee, that we can play so that we can get rid of the wondrous man of quizzes and bring in the wondrous woman of blessedness? I think that's what we shall do.